The confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County over the last 24 hours is 1,029, with 52 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 8 additional cases were reported, with an adjustment of 1 death. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Lesley Robins. It's Monday, March 14th. Starting today, students attending classes at Torrance Unified School District are no longer mandated to wear masks indoors while on campus. The district also makes it clear, however, that the state still strongly recommends mask wearing, and every student and staff member has the option to wear one at any time. Masks are provided by the district. With the changes, LA County public health officials say layering safety protections is critical to protect vulnerable children, teachers, and staff at schools. The county is also aligning with the state in revising isolation and quarantine requirements for TK through 12 schools. Schools must continue to require COVID-19 cases to isolate, and a negative test will be required to exit isolation after day 5. Masking and testing for asymptomatic students remaining at schools during their quarantine period are strongly recommended. Public health also urges parents to fully vaccinate their eligible children. As of March 6th, 35% of kids ages 5 to 11 and 85% of those ages 12 to 17 have gotten at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. 77% of 12 to 17-year-olds are fully vaccinated. Meanwhile, LAUSD will continue to implement indoor mask wearing for now. Former President Barack Obama has COVID-19. He shared the news on Twitter yesterday, saying he's feeling fine, besides having had a scratchy throat for a couple of days. The former president also shared that he and his wife, Michelle Obama, were grateful to be vaccinated and boosted, and she has tested negative for the virus. He said his diagnosis is a reminder to get vaccinated if you haven't already, even as cases go down. Tens of thousands of people shared the message and sent well wishes, including World Health Organization Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. He wished the former president a swift and easy recovery and agreed with the push to get more people vaccinated. Well, Americans will need a 4th dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Head of Pfizer, Albert Bourla, says a second booster will be necessary to fight off more potential variants that are most likely still on the way. Right now, only the immunocompromised are able to receive the additional boost. Pfizer plans to submit data to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to show that the extra dose should be recommended for more people. Bourla says the protection we are getting from the 3rd vaccine shot is good enough for preventing hospitalizations and deaths, but not that good when it comes to fighting infections. He says the effectiveness of the 3 shots does not last very long. Bourla also anticipates that the Pfizer vaccine could be available in May for children 5 years and younger. The World Health Organization is concerned that the war in Ukraine could worsen the COVID-19 pandemic. Cases in the area are down from the previous week, but vaccination rates are low, only about 34%. And experts say there is significant risk in the region and predict more severe disease and deaths. There have been a total of more than 791,000 new cases of COVID-19 and more than 8,000 new deaths in Ukraine and surrounding countries between March 3rd and the 9th. More than 2 million people fled Ukraine since the war broke out into neighboring nations seeking refuge, but some of them have even lower vaccination rates, At last check, Moldova was at 29%. The World Health Organization is trying to do more to limit the spread of infectious diseases. It purchased therapeutics for the virus and is recommending vaccination campaigns as well as enhanced surveillance for COVID-19 and other infectious diseases. Hungary, Moldova, Romania, and Slovakia are providing Ukrainian refugees with free COVID-19 vaccines or treatments, and the World Health Organization is also offering lab support that includes COVID-19 testing. In a joint statement with United Nations Children's Fund and United Nations Population Fund, the World Health Organization called for an end to attacks on Ukraine's healthcare systems. As of Sunday, there were more than 30 verified attacks on healthcare facilities, with more suspected. A major Chinese assembler of Apple's iPhones is pausing operations after a rise in COVID-19 cases led to another city shutdown. Foxconn operates out of Shenzhen, China, and Apple says work there has been suspended starting today due to the local government's new COVID-19 policy. The shutdown comes just days after Apple announced its latest products, including a budget iPhone. Foxconn officials say they've adjusted the production line thanks to its diversified production sites in China and expect minimal potential impact. The company produces some iPhones, iPads, and Macs in Shenzhen. Analysts say while Apple and Foxconn have the ability to relocate production to other areas in the short term, an increased period of shutdowns can cause ripple effects that can lead to a shortfall in production. There has been no word yet on when production can resume in Shenzhen. To help COVID-19 patients who have weakened immune systems, the American Red Cross resumed testing all donations for COVID-19 antibodies for a limited time. Officials say plasma from donations with high levels of COVID-19 antibodies may be used as convalescent plasma. While they work to ensure doctors have access to this treatment option for the most critically ill patients facing COVID-19, blood donations are still needed daily to help cancer patients, trauma victims, and those with blood disorders. We are in the midst of a nationwide blood shortage, and officials urge anyone who can to donate. All throughout March, the Red Cross will reward those who give with a $10 e-gift card from Fanatics. They'll also be entered to win a trip for two to the 2022 MLB All-Star Game here in LA. For details, go to rcblood.org/team. The 2022 Beijing Winter Paralympic Games came to a close yesterday. The closing ceremony was centered around a message of peace and unity. The Paralympic Games took place over 9 days and included 78 events. Host country China took home the most medals with 18 gold, 20 silver, and 23 bronze for a total of 61 medals. Team USA came in fourth overall with 20 medals, 6 gold, 11 silver, and 3 bronze. On the last day of the Games, U.S. took home the gold with a 5-0 win over Canada in ice hockey. It marked Team USA's fourth consecutive Paralympic ice hockey title. The U.S. also won gold in different categories of snowboarding, biathlon, and cross-country skiing. In snowboarding, Brenna Huckabee won gold in women's banked slalom. She won gold once before in 2018. She also won bronze in snowboard cross. Congratulations to all the Paralympic athletes. The U.S. Postal Service is hiring and hosting a job fair tomorrow in Torrance. The USPS is looking for city carrier assistants, which has a starting pay of $18.92 an hour. Now, if you're interested, the job fair will take place at the Torrance Post Office, located at 2510 Monterey Street, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also apply online anytime at usps.com/careers. Today is National Pi Day, a holiday celebrating the mathematical constant pi, which is approximately 3.14, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. So why should most of us, me included, who are non-math whizzes, care? Well, because lots of businesses are offering fun pizza and pie deals. Blaze Pizza is offering its 11-inch pizzas for $3.14 for rewards members. Round Table Pizza will reward its app users with a personal cheese pizza for the same price. 7-Eleven customers can pick up a whole pizza in store through the 7 Rewards loyalty program for just $3.14. And Pieology has a free pizza giveaway and double points for rewards members. If you're craving a sweeter pie, Coco's wants you to celebrate with a slice of pie for $3.14 and $3.14 off whole pies all day. And Hoff's Hut is also taking $3.14 off its large pies. South Bay students got a chance to meet a NASA astronaut over the weekend.
Part of NASA's mission is certainly outreach in science, technology, engineering, math, the STEM fields that are really, really important, and not just to NASA, but really to society in general. If there's a possibility that we can inspire someone to really go on and learn and find a cool job with NASA, it pays us forward big time.
We feel that this event is very important for the youth here in the South Bay. We want to be able to allow them to have opportunities to think beyond what they're currently learning in school, have hands-on experiences in science and technology here at El Camino, but also hear directly from an astronaut who's been on the International Space Station and can talk about his path.
He discovered his love for space and what he wanted to do, so he applied to the astronaut program, got selected, put in years and years of more hard work, and became what he wanted to do, what he loved, and that really inspired me. That's my favorite part of here, what happened here today.
5th through 12th graders gathered at El Camino College on Saturday for the 2022 Onizuka Space Science Day. This year's featured speaker was NASA astronaut Dr. Michael Barrett. He participated in multiple space flights from 2009 to 2011. His final mission on the Space Shuttle Discovery logged more than 5.3 million miles in 307 hours and encompassed 202 orbits around the Earth. The event also featured classroom presentations, hands-on experiments, and demonstrations led by El Camino College professors and students, as well as guests from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the U.S. Space Force, and the Columbia Memorial Space Center. This free hands-on event honors astronaut Ellison Onizuka's memory. This year marks the 36th anniversary of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster that claimed the lives of 7 crew members, including Onizuka. This program is dedicated to fulfilling his dream of inspiring the youth to strive for and achieve their career goals. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community. Pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Community members came out to plant more than a dozen trees on Saturday to celebrate California Arbor Week.
It's really exciting to have a project like this where the neighbors can get involved, and we had a group of scouts that helped us too, and it's working towards a unified corridor into downtown.
We were really excited to be able to be a part of this. We brought most of our troop here to be able to plant trees to beautify the city of Torrance.
The North Torrance Neighborhood Association, Old Torrance Neighborhood Association, and members of the Girl Scouts and the Cub Scouts joined Mayor Patrick Fury and a number of our council members to help the Public Works streetscaping team plant 17 new trees in the area by Border Avenue and Dominguez Street. Some firefighters from Station 1 also came out to assist. City workers thank everyone who came out and say these new trees will benefit the community for years to come. What a great turnout and a thoughtful way to show how Torrance truly cares. Now, if you have a great story, an upcoming event, a photo, or video you would like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We would love to hear from you. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. We will see you back here tomorrow as Rhiannon Chutanich brings you the latest. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.